Well, hey everybody, backyard scrapping here. And as you can see, we have a package on my desk. Um, we are ready finally to move on to our next refine. I know I put out that little video showing what I was doing around the house and stuff like that this last video. And it was, I don't know, I think over a week ago now. I was actually going to start on this last week, and I ended up getting, I don't know, flu bug, I don't know, something. That's why I said the hurrier I go, guys, the behinder I get. I was down and out for about 4 or 5 days, and I don't know what it was, a stomach virus, I don't even know. But anyway, we have made it through that wonderful event. So we are ready to start our next refine. And I know I've said it before how many Andrews and whatever that I do refines for, but just to show you, another Andrew. But this is a different Andrew. So this is supposed to be kind of a unique refine. I've been wanting to get to it. I've had this thing for months. I mean, literally probably 3 months I've had this in between things that were going on. So maybe even up to maybe almost 4 months. Anyway, let's get her opened up and let's see what he sent. This is actually going to be a jewelry refine. Hopefully my brain's functioning and I remember correctly. But let's get this booger open and see what Andrew sent us. If there's any private information or notes or anything, I'll pause and read those and come right back at you. It's nice to see the post office glue is working. Okay, there is a note in here, so I am going to pause for a second, and we'll get right back at you. Okay guys, I've read his note and it's cool for me to read it. So it says, "Hey Dino, thanks again for agreeing to check out my silver scrap. This is, by the way, silver jewelry scrap. As stated in our emails, this is the kicker. He sent me pictures of this stuff and it's all stamped Tiffany's. But evidently he had it checked out and it's counterfeit. So he says it's not authentic Tiffany's, but let's hope the 925 stamps are legitimate, which we will check right here, right now, as soon as we get this package open." He said, "I really enjoy all of your videos and hope this makes a good one. Feel free to refer to me as Andrew B." So Andrew B, guys, from Kentucky. I'm looking forward to finding out what kind of yield we get from this and hopefully receiving a sizable silver bar. I would also really appreciate it if you would stamp the bar for me as well, since I do not have the tools to do that. Best of luck, Dino. Thanks again, Andrew B. Andrew, I will be happy to do that for you. Let's see what he's got in here. Hopefully it'll make him a nice little bar. Let's throw that out. And I remember when he first contacted me about this, he said, and it's got even Tiffany and Company boxes. I'll tell you what, man, the counterfeit stuff, I used to love collecting coins. I mean, and it kind of just breaks my heart because I did it ever since I was a kid, and there's just so much counterfeit out there now. I mean, and it's good counterfeit. I actually did a video on it way back in the beginning if you guys want to check it out. But like this 1893 S Morgan silver dollar, the way, even though as crappy as this one looks, it really looks real. It feels real. Everything's right about it. This, even the way it is, just this is about a $5,000 half dollar, and it's counterfeit as the day is long. And I've sent several of these out to some people, to look at. And I think Coinman 5000, I sent him one, and him and his coin dealer were checking it out, and it was just, amazing that they couldn't find anything. I have a whole set. In fact, let me grab it real quick. I know this isn't anything, but I'm talking about it, so I want to show you something. collecting these bad boys right here. Back in the day when I was a kid, 10, 12, 14 years old, the Indian pennies, I loved them. This is an entire set of Indian pennies. Common dates and the rare dates. The entire set. This entire set is counterfeit. The whole thing is counterfeit. And really, the only one they screwed up on was the 1877 down here, and that's because for the die they made, they used a penny that was made after the 77. There's a way to tell on the 77. If that last feather down here is pointing between the C and the A, it's definitely a counterfeit, because on the true 77 it points between the I and the C. But I mean, look at this. I know it's probably hard to see on camera, but even, you know, 1900, whatever, they have counterfeited all of them. And I am telling you, I have taken a couple of these pennies just for the heck of it to coin dealers. They couldn't tell. They had no idea. And I mean, everything's exactly the same. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. So I just brought that up because we're talking about counterfeit jewelry here. And as you can see, these are Tiffany and Company boxes. And probably Tiffany and Company bags, which they are. So we're going to put this stuff out, which I'm sure are counterfeit as well. Now we're going to lay all this stuff out. The very first thing, and they are marked, please return to Tiffany and Company, New York 925. All this stuff is stamped and marked Tiffany's and Company. And I'm telling you what, God, it looks like the real deal. And I was in the jewelry business for years. And if I was just looking at these stamps and these marks, they definitely look like Tiffany's. Wow, that is something else. That's really scary. I mean, it makes it hard to, to want to collect anything anymore, because you just don't know. I mean, their serial number, they're everything. They got the whole 9 yards. What I'll do is probably lay all this stuff out and take a picture of it at the end so you can get a more detailed look. Let's see what we've got in this other box. I mean, and this stuff would be, jeez, I mean, it would be outrageously expensive. It is marked 925. First thing we're going to do is hit it with a magnet, and hopefully we're good there. And hopefully it is at least sterling, and not plated steel. So let me put this in here and this in here. Let's get this out of the way. We don't want to get it messed up. Now let's get us our magnets. Okay. So at least we're not showing any magnetics. Just a little bit in the clasps, which is very common because there's a steel spring in there. So no magnetics, but that still doesn't mean, if you've gone over any of my videos and you've seen where I've talked about stuff like this, see this? That's not magnetic either. That's copper. So this could very well be plated copper. I don't know that yet. I'm going to cut into a few pieces and check it, in a little while. But so just because it's not, I see these magnetic slides, and I also have a video further back that talks about checking your silver dollars and your silver. The only way to be sure, magnets aren't going to do it. The specific gravity is the way to check this stuff. They can take and make this out of 90% coin silver. They can take old crappy silver dollars, melt them down, which is going to give them a period dated silver. They actually are using probably CNC machines to cut the dies on these. They're computer reading them and scanning them and cutting die. They're making them like they made them. back in the day, and like they make them now. They're actually making little mini mints, and and pumping this stuff out, because the technology is there to do it now. But they can make this coin out of period silver, run it into sheets, stamp them out, cut them out, and you are not going to know. I'm telling you, you're not going to know. It just breaks my heart because, like I said, I loved coin collecting, and I just have no interest in it anymore. I mean, if somebody was to bring me, coins to buy, I'll pay scrap for them. I don't, I'm not going to pay. I'm going to make sure the metal's right, and that's it. I mean, as far as collector value, they have no value to me anymore. Anyhow, enough babbling. I'm actually going to get into this. I'm going to lay it out, take a picture for you guys. But this is our next refine. We will be returning. I think when he and I talked, he was going to just actually give me or pay me for my portion of the refine, because it does have sentimental value to him. So he wants to keep all the silver, which is fine with me. I mean, I'm more or less doing this. It's not going to be a very big refine, but I'm doing it just because of this Tiffany's. I mean, I was interested in it when he contacted me, and I don't care if you guys got 100 grams to refine, 200 grams to refine, 1,000 grams to refine, makes no difference to me. Most of the time, except for something special case like this, I do it for the metal. I'm not, I'm not in it for the money, because I'd be crazy. I'd be backing up. But anyhow, guys, let me get this laid out. We'll take some good pictures of it, put them in here at the end of the video, and the next video you'll see is me working on this stuff. So we will, like I said, cut into some of it, see if we can see if any of it's plated. And we'll get to refining it. At least it should be one batch. Alrighty, guys, you take care, and we will see you all in the next video.
I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.